All right, now here's Dan Gurney all crossed up in a what year Eagle, Dan?
66.
66.
That's the first Formula One car with the Coventry Climax.
Look how crossed up you are, and that's Holland?
Yeah, Zandvoort.
Zandvoort.
But that's, a lot of guys did that.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's how you drove.
Oh yeah, you had to.
This is a year before you won the Belgium Grand Prix in your own Eagle, which will never be duplicated,
Yeah.
which is probably, I'll ask you that in a minute, but I think that's most Dan Gurney fans, that's their favorite moment. Was this chassis, did you take that chassis and make any major modifications in 67, or was it pretty close?
Well, it was pretty close.
So you were happy with that car?
Oh yeah, that was a user-friendly car, for sure. That one was aluminum instead of mag, and it had steel suspension instead of titanium, and it had a 2.7-liter Coventry Climax 4-cylinder, carbureted. Len Terry designed that car. It was built here. Well, that might have been my first race. I don't know.
So it wasn't like you had 3 weeks of testing before the season started?
No. Well, people couldn't afford to test, didn't test, and.
So the test was your first practice session sometimes.
Yeah, sure. I mean, and we didn't have a big long list of excuses. We just figured we got either we were good or not. Yeah.
Talk about this shot right here.
That looks like that's Bruce McLaren driving.
Yes.
Yeah. With both rear wheels off the ground. He's just landing, I think, at the Nurburgring.
At the Nurburgring. Of all the tracks you raced, what was the most daunting, Spa or the Nurburgring?
They were close. Nurburgring was more complicated. It had, on a really fast lap, you had all four wheels off the ground 4 different places. And it was 14.2 miles. Spa was just fast. Our car ran 196 miles an hour down the straightaway there, one of the straightaways, and it was in an area where the Battle of the Bulge was fought.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, big time.
But here's the thing I don't think...
Stavelot is mentioned. I mean, that's where the German troops went right through, and yeah. Anyway.
See, if you had to become a world-class race driver, you would have been a frustrated General. You would have been a general. You'd have been MacArthur.
I like to be Patton.
See, we want you to be Gurney for president, but you'd like to have been Patton.
I bet, yeah, that's right, George Patton.